So welcome to our graduation, the last graduation celebration of 2023. And we'll have another one coming up on January 19th. First one in 2024. We have 6 individuals who came to us here in Yorktown Heights to train in our residential program. And we're celebrating 1 home training. Hello, Denny. See, Denny made it. Welcome. And for those of you that are home, thank you for coming to the graduation via Zoom. It's just to kind of let you know what the atmosphere is here on graduation day. It's a really special day because our puppy raisers are able to come before the ceremony and have a tour and get a chance to reunite with their dogs. So if you hear some of the dogs getting a little squirrely up here, it might be because they recognize their raisers are in the audience and they haven't seen them in a long time. So it's always a sweet moment when they get to meet the raiser again for the first time. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank you, the raisers that are in the room, for all the hard work that you've done to make these incredible dogs. And yeah. And then to the graduates, you have definitely put up with a lot of our requests and done a great job working really hard, not just here while you were here for the 12 days, but also on the road to getting a guide dog. I don't think people realize how much work goes into preparing for being able to train successfully and work successfully with a guide dog. So kudos to you and congratulations, and thank you for choosing Guiding Eyes, and we hope to not see you for another 8 years or so. All right. We have a member of our development department is here to thank our donors, and her name is Rebecca Hornick. You go.
Thanks, Ben. Hi, everybody. Rebecca Cross, Director of Donor Relations. All good. I have 2 names now. It's great. And I just wanted to take a quick moment to really thank everybody who has had a hand on each one of these paws and each one of these teams. Of course, we all know in this room that it takes hundreds of people, hundreds of hours, thousands of hours, and a lot of love and determination and commitment for each one of these partnerships. And so I'm here today to recognize those of you who have made that financial commitment in donating, whether it's $5 or $5,000 or more. It has all gone to make these amazing dogs and these amazing partnerships possible. And it's the holiday season. It's a season of joy and love and giving, and it's a very happy holiday for all these 7 teams, 6 here, 1 on Zoom. And with that, I just wanted to recognize one graduation sponsor, not here in person, but we're excited to be able to see you online and in recording. So the Women's Club of Danbury, New Fairfield sponsored this graduation ceremony. They've been sponsors for many years, and we're really thankful to them. And they want to wish all the graduates much success with your new 4-legged partners. So congratulations to you all from the Women's Club, and thank you everybody who has sponsored, donated, and trained, volunteered, and everything that you do for Guiding Eyes. And I'm going to now turn it over to Cassie, and I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name because I'll get it wrong, for the puppy program.
This one's already on. I'm Cassie Houghton. I am a regional puppy instructor here at Guiding Eyes, and I'm in charge of some regions in upstate New York. And it's my pleasure today to be here to honor our puppy raisers, particularly those who have raised these 7 dogs who are graduating today. The thing about raising a puppy is that for however long that puppy is in your life, that is your entire life, no matter what else you have to do. Ask me how I know. Volunteers do not necessarily have the time, but they do have the heart. And in each of these puppies is a little bit of their puppy raiser's heart. And I just want to recognize that. So congratulations to all of you. And for those of you who are joining in person, we'll give you guys your certificates first. The Raisers of Flyers, Regal, the Carey family, and the Raisers of Volt, Jeff and Lydia Razor. And not able to join us in person today, but I hope that they're online, are the Raisers of Penny, the Spelker family, Haley Cloyd, the Odom family, Caitlin Burnham, and the Gebhardt Hansen Gaggle. It is my favorite certificate wording I have ever heard. Lacey's Razors, Larry and Janet Amberger. Vancouver's Razors, Kendall and Kyle Wittenbach. Vern's Razors, Jane Durning, Paloma Torres, and Ava Marceau. And from Home Training, Miss Hildy's Razors, the Richards family. Congratulations to all of you. It was a long time coming. Many sleepless nights, I'm sure, and a lot of urine. All right, and I have no idea who I'm turning it over to.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chelsea Nolan. I had the honor and privilege of instructing this class along with Kat Pualo, Shannon McGee, and Peyton Hubbert. Yes, got it. Fantastic. This was a wild ride. So I love how all of these dogs and these humans are going to make me look like a liar because they're all just hanging out and they seem like a pretty calm and chill group. I think that probably the people upstairs, the night crew, the nurses, all that would agree with me when it got a little noisy at times here. This group had some fun. So we'll start with the six in-person students that we had, and we'll start with Miss Veronica. Veronica was paired with Lacey, a black lab female, her first guiding eyes dog. Veronica is a musician and a composer who will be bringing Lacey home to Santa Cruz, California. Veronica is no stranger to the incredible partnership a guide makes, as she has been working dogs for 50 years. I think that one just deserves a round of applause. Yes, yes. We wish them well and look forward to many updates from this team. Congratulations, Veronica and Lacey. Yeah. Next, we have Julie. Julie has come to Guiding Eyes for her first guide dog, a black lab male named Flyer. Julie lives in upstate New York with her husband and has 2 adult children who are all very eager to welcome Flyer home. Watching Julie and Flyer grow as a team has been remarkable. Their confidence has grown in themselves and each other, and we cannot wait to see what adventures await them as Julie and her husband travel around the country in her RV. Yes. I know, Misty, I know we joked about me getting into your suitcase, but I think I might just want to hop into Julie's, travel around the country. It sounds pretty nice. Yeah, that's right. Next, we have Misty. Misty traveled all the way from Montana to join this December class and receive female black lab Penny. Penny is Misty's second guide dog, but first from Guiding Eyes. And Penny may be the smallest pup in this class, but what she lacks in size, she makes up in spunk. Penny ran circles around all of these big dogs. That's right. Penny and Misty's previous guide could not be more different, but in all the very best ways. When Misty's not here with us, she's an outreach and engagement coordinator to help kids successfully exit foster care. Misty has been an asset to this class with her charisma and kind personality, and has shown with many nuggets of wisdom and encouragement to both her classmates and of course, to her new lucky penny. Misty is looking forward to returning home with Penny and teaching her all of their new routes and maybe a few new recipes. Misty promises to keep Miss Penny on her toes with new adventures, such as hiking. And Penny promises to keep her new best friend safe and her feet warm as she curls up on a tight little ball right on top. Woo, okay. Stacy has come to Guiding Eyes from Liverpool, New York, to receive her very first guide dog, a male yellow Labrador named Vancouver, AKA the Couve. Stacy loves the outdoors and really enjoys gardening, hiking, and kayaking with her dogs. She is excited to get home so that she can share her favorite activities with Vancouver. The team has quickly developed a wonderful relationship, which can easily be seen through Vancouver's unsolicited kisses. We cannot wait to hear about all the adventures that they take in the future. Next, we have Mr. Emilio. Emilio has joined us for his first guide dog, a male Rottweiler Volt. Just kidding, just kidding. Volt is a black and tan Labrador, but Emilio is ready to correct literally everyone who tries to tell him otherwise. Emilio is originally from Florida, but moved up to Wisconsin a couple of years ago, and he is looking forward to returning home with Volt to teach him all the new routes around the local college campus where they go to have lunch with Emilio's girlfriend. Volt is a big fan of kisses, which Emilio has gotten used to, and loves to lean into Emilio's legs for a hug after they finish a successful route. Emilio has learned so much in the short time that he has been here with Guiding Eyes and should be very, very proud of all he was able to accomplish. And we will miss his sense of humor and the way he is able to light up a room with or without having just drank a Mexican soda. Gregoire, AKA Canada, just straight Canada. Greg has come to Guiding Eyes from Manitoba, Canada, to receive his first guide dog. Greg has been paired with Vern, a black lab male. Greg's best friend is also coincidentally named Vern, so we already knew that this would be a great match. Greg and his wife Mona belong to a competitive shuffleboard league, which requires them to travel all over Canada and the US. And Greg looks forward to traveling with Vern and taking on the competitions with his boy by his side. Those are our 6 graduates here in this room. On Zoom, we have Denny Elliott. Denny resides primarily in St. Petersburg, Florida, where she recently received training with Hildy, a female black lab. And Denny is an experienced guide dog handler, as well as an accomplished academic and author. Hildy's curiosity and creative problem-solving skills will be an asset for their partnership, as the pair will soon be traveling the country and the world together. Perhaps I'd also like to get in that suitcase. We can't wait to hear about their adventures, and we will be hearing more from Denny a little bit later. Congratulations. Okay, and now I'm going to pass the mic all the way down here, all the way to Veronica, who is our first graduate speaker.
Thank you. No, it's not for you. Mine. She's already in training. Good afternoon, everyone. It's so nice to be here. As she said, I'm Veronica Elzy, a musician and composer. Been married 46 years. So my husband has known all of my dogs. My first dog made me marry him. And when Lacey goes home, she will get to partner with my twin sister's brand new guide dog. And so we'll have fun comparing schools. But I really want to thank everyone for the tiniest, no matter what your contribution was, even if it was just coming here to support somebody you don't even know. It really means so much. And I have been to many schools, and I really have to say that this has been a great experience. I was a little nervous about how short the class was, and I even had a dog switch, but we made it happen. And Lacey was such a great match, and I'm really looking forward to going home with her. And I would like to thank Kat, my instructor, and Chelsea and Shannon and other instructors who also kind of helped kick my butt, get me through training, and just everyone who had a part in this. And some of the little things that they've done that have really just made us feel special, even something like paying for our luggage. And I think they might have a little trouble when I go home because I'm afraid my suitcase is going to go over the limit because it is so full of the dignity and the respect that I got back by coming here. And it just is such a good feeling and just so irreplaceable. And on top of that, I really have to call out my classmates. I just have not spent 2 weeks with more fun, supportive, and just joyful people. And the stories that we're all going to go home with that won't make sense to anyone else in our world. And I'll just be sending notes that said peanut butter, goat cheese. And it really has been a good experience. And I, finally got to that point where I just can't wait to go home and see what Lacey can do. And thank you so much, everyone, for everything you've done to make it possible.
Hi, I just wanted to thank everyone here, Flyers, puppy raisers, his trainers, everyone that has made it possible for me to have Flyer in my life and my family's life. Kat has been absolutely wonderful these last 2 weeks, amazing person. Everyone here has been absolutely great in helping guide me through this whole process and made it a very easy decision at the end. So we are very thankful and can't wait to go home and start our new life. Thank you.
First of all, I'm not crying, you're crying. Hi, I'm Misty. Let's see, again with the thank yous, lots of them to everyone. We don't know everybody who's taken part in these dogs' lives, who've made this opportunity possible for us. But honestly, it means so much. You change lives with what you do. The donors, the puppy raisers, the breeders, the trainers, the kitchen staff, the people who invisibly come behind us and make our beds. Thank you. It's beautiful. I can't thank you enough. And that's all. Thanks.
I just wanted to say thank you. I've learned so much coming here. Never realized how much work has put into, and I've learned a lot about myself and lots of inspiration that you can put one foot forward through watching other people being able to go forward. And I never thought I could do it, but these people helped me see that you can. So thank you, everybody.
Hi, I'm Emilio. I'm the one with the not Rottweiler. And I did drink a Mexican soda once, and they won't let me live past that because of my beautiful country accent that I put on. But I'd just like to thank everybody who had a part in this whole experience. The raisers, the trainers, and all the instructors. I'd just like to thank you guys for everything that you did so that I could get a great dog like Volt. And yeah, I just wanted to give my thanks.
Hi, my name is Greg, the Canuck from Canada. it's pretty tough to know where to begin. So I'm going to begin at the beginning. When I came here last Saturday, December 4th, I'm visually impaired. I do have partial sight. And so when I pulled up to the front gates, these big white security gates, and I'm looking, I go, wow, that's pretty nice. And I see all these white buildings. And, this campus is going to be all right, you know? And as we come in, you see more buildings and stuff, but that wasn't even the half of it until you learn about the people that are inside of those buildings. These guys here, you know, the raisers, the trainers, the kitchen staff, you know, Chef Stephen, Jerome, Maria, Andrea.
That was Nurse Donna. That was Nurse Donna.
And that's just the kitchen staff. And that back there was from, I was told was from Nurse Donna. And they have nurses on shift all the time too, but they're not just nurses. They come up and they serve you in the kitchen. They come up and they pick up the poop outside. They're not just nurses. They're unbelievable people. And like Misty said, people that make your bed every day and everything is, you know, clean up all the hair in your room, the cleaning stuff, unbelievable. And then to get to these trainers here, oh man, you can't say enough about these ladies. I'm telling you, I usually only use this word when I speak to God or about God. But these guys in this place is absolutely awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you guys for making a really hard training course seem so fun. It was great. We can't thank you enough. And I like to say hi to my wife at home. One more sleep, Mona, and we'll be home. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. And then now we're going to go to Denny on Zoom. Denny, can you unmute?
Okay, how's that? Did that work?
Perfect. We got you.
Oh, good. Hi. Okay, I'm sorry to have missed the fun of being with you in class. Every time I've been to Guiding Eyes for a new dog or on Grad Council, I've made new friends and had wonderful experiences that nobody else would understand except for the people there. So I appreciate what you're saying, and I encourage all of you to think about Grad Council. That's a really wonderful way to staying connected. So yesterday, Hildy and I celebrated 2 wonderful weeks of working together. And here's what this morning looked like. After going out for her first get busy of the day, she had breakfast, I had coffee, and we did our usual mile morning walk along the street that flanks Tampa Bay, where we live. She noticed the little yappy dog who we walked by but didn't break stride. Hildy worked past the garbage truck that was noisily grabbing trash cans and lifting them high in the air to dump their contents into the truck. Hildy did seem a little more cautious than usual with her stop at the curb as the huge truck rumbled by, watching to make sure that it didn't turn in front of us as we crossed the side street. Good dog. I wondered what elaborate traffic checks Guiding Eyes had set up to prepare her for something like that. And then we played in the fenced-in backyard with Hildy sometimes bringing me the toy to throw again and sometimes racing past me with the toy in her mouth to see if I'd run after her. I didn't. So thank you, Guiding Eyes, for this 3rd perfect match. And thank you, Nikki, home trainer, for making us a team of 3 so that Hildy and I could create our partnership for life. Hildy has a different personality from Guiding Eyes Alberta and from Guiding Eyes Koala, my 2 previous perfect matches. Hildy wags her tail and bounces on her toes when presented with new challenges, and she crosses her paws when she's stretched out and relaxed like Alberta, with whom she's closely related. Go figure. But she's also analytic and interested in inspecting unfamiliar objects like koala. And unlike either of them, she likes to tease me by pretending to retrieve. And she's the most affectionate guide dog I have ever had. If I sit on the floor, she's in my lap. If I pull out her brush, she rubs against it before I can start using it to stroke her shiny black coat. I'm especially thankful for the puppy staff and puppy raiser who successfully got these 3 wonderful dogs ready for the rigors of advanced training and ready for the rigors of being matched with me. I think it's no accident that Hildy's name means ready for battle. In January, Hildy and I will start traveling, and I expect to once again put on more than 100,000 miles with Delta Airlines. So Hildy will have lots of new challenges and interesting objects to inspect. But right now, she and I are in our honeymoon period, learning how to live together, work together, play together. But just like my previous Guiding Eyes dogs, Hildy came to me with perfect house manners. She seemed to know from the start to ring the bell if attached to the back door, to signal that she needs to go out and get busy, or just to tell me that I spent enough time sitting at my computer and she wants to go out in the yard and play. I have Charlie bears and little bowls throughout the house so I can reward her instantly for a good recall. And Hildy seemed to know from the beginning not to help herself. She says that she couldn't help that one time when her tail swept a bowl of treats off the low table to the floor. But she waited patiently for me to pick the treats up off the floor and hand her one before she flopped on her back up against me, asking for a tummy rub. So thank you, everyone, for this latest perfect match. And mostly thank you, Zach and Ella Richards, her first family. She'll never forget her first family. None of the dogs do. But Ella and Zach, you raised your girl right. And I hope you had enough fun with your 4th Guiding Eyes puppy to get ready for your 5th. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shannon MC, one of the instructors that had the pleasure of working with this group. We are going to hand out the certificates, but I wanted to take a brief moment to just give a round of applause to all of the instructors that trained these 7 wonderful dogs before they came into placement and were matched with these people. So please, there were many of you that worked with each of these dogs, and it wouldn't have happened without you. So, round of applause. All right, and now for the graduate certificates. First, we have Veronica and Lacey. Julie and Flyer. Misty and Penny. Stacy and Vancouver. Emilio and Volt. Greg and Vern. Congratulations, guys. You did it. All right. Woo! I believe I'm now passing the mic over to Melissa for some closing remarks.
Sorry, we're a little faulty in our microphone passing abilities. We're guide dog handlers, not microphone people. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melissa Clarney, and I'm the Community Outreach and Graduate Support Manager here at Guiding Eyes. Yes, very long title. With me is my yellow lab guide dog, Aaron. We've been a team for over 7.5 years. I can tell you firsthand, as you can see from the reactions up here, this is an extremely emotional day and an extremely emotional process for all of our handlers. So I just want to give a round of applause for everyone for keeping it together, because that takes a lot. I always joke that if you're not bringing a box of tissues, you're doing it wrong. I just have to say and echo what has been said about this class. They've been extremely joyful, an extreme pleasure to speak with and get to know. They are the only class I've ever given the advocacy lecture to who wanted to do it backwards. They wanted to start with the hardest issue first, the most controversial, and then go to the easy issues at the end. So that in and of itself is commendable to want to reverse the structure of it. And then they asked me the $1,000,000 question of, next time you're in class, are you going to lecture yourself? So I just want to thank all of them for making me think and giving me a good laugh and smiles. It's been, again, a pleasure getting to know each and every one of them and their unique journeys and their unique personalities. I want to again echo our thanks and gratitude for our puppy raisers. I think that was a beautiful quote that every dog has a piece of your heart in them, and that shows. You were the first people who taught them about the beauty of a bond with a human being. You gave them that love, that dedication, that drive to please, that loyalty, a lot of which are very inherent in our Labrador retrievers, but you brought them through to the surface in an extreme way that has now lent itself well to the relationships they're now forming with these handlers that you see in front of them. So thank you so much for all your countless hours, blood, sweat, and tears of raising these puppies into the amazing, amazing guide dogs you see in front of you today. I also want to thank the trainers, the donors, everyone who's had a contribution in making these teams so successful. We could not do this without all of you. I look at it like a puzzle piece. You can't complete it without every piece involved and truly and fully engaged in the process. So thank you to all of you. And lastly, I just want to recognize all of our graduates' journeys to get here. We often see what the dog goes through. We're very involved in that process, but it's very rare that we see what the graduate actually has to go through to get here. From the white cane training to the adjustment to vision loss, to just coping with the fact that they are visually impaired in a society that is not always prepared for them. There's a lot of challenges and struggles with acceptance that come with that. So the fact that they're here today is proof that they're taking that next step or taking an additional step in that journey. And I just want to commend them for that because it's not an easy journey to go on. But of course, as you can see, there's plenty of rewards, and perhaps the biggest one is these amazing four-legged partners. So congratulations to all of you, everyone who's had a part in this journey. And I wish you all a wonderful afternoon. And for anyone who's enjoying dinner in Rosie's, it's going to be a real treat. So please join us there, and we'll see you soon.